It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a bottle of the Parizan Brewery's Dual Runnings Quadruple coming in at 12% ABV. Parizan Brewing Company and the Kernel Brewery. Black bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Oh! And look, it's going to come out the top again. Wow. That's a lively little beer, isn't it? I'm going to put that down a minute. The reason why that shocked me is because 12% quadruple. Blowing like that. I just wasn't expecting it. Normally for a beer at 12% ABV, it's not as crazy. It's not as bonkers. Smells good. While I let that beer settle down, the beer is available from imperialbeerclub.com. imperialbeerclub.com. You can purchase a box of beer off their website. You can choose your own beer and have it delivered with a delivery charge, or you can pay £42 a month and you get 10 Imperial beers sent to you. That's 8% or 8-ish, 7-8% above, sent to your address. 10 beers a month, £42. You don't know what's coming. It's a bit like Christmas every month if you're a fan of beer. Check out the link in the description box of the video for imperialbeerclub.com. The beer's settled down a little bit now. Let's get back into this review. So the head, although quite lively to begin with, you can see is just falling in on itself. Still a little bit left in the bottom of the bottle. Let's describe the beer then. We have a 4 to 5 finger, slightly off-white head that's dissipating not very quickly, but quite quickly. It's a hazy amber coloured ale with good levels of carbonation rolling up the glass. Probably bottle conditions. There's little bits and pieces floating around inside of the glass there at the bottom. Hazy beer. Let's get the aroma on this quad. There's a mixture here of burnt caramel and licorice. Burnt caramel, licorice, and a little bit of Belgian candied sugar going on. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Burnt caramel, licorice in the flavour. You get a sense of that 12% ABV. A little bit of an alcohol burn as the beer goes down. You can feel it warm in the inside of the stomach, and it's all very nice on a cold October's day. Perfect, really. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. Belgium Quad. A little bit of Belgium candied sugar going on. Definitely Belgium yeast, especially with the carbonation and the way the head formed. Quite lively. I'll be able to show you some of that yeast now. This might improve the overall flavour of the beer, just getting some of that yeast into the glass. The beer was actually packaged, you can see it was packaged on the 15th of the 10th, 2015. So the beer has been in this bottle for over 2 years. So I'm going to call it an aged quadruple. And look at the colour now that I've added the yeast. Yeah, it's always the case. Add a little bit of that Belgium yeast in and it changes, it just changes everything. It makes the beer softer somehow. It's got a little bit more, somehow a little bit more kind of a fruity flavour in the beer. And when I say fruity flavour, I mean there's more of a tartness going on. A bit of tart jam flavour. I'm ready to rate it. Although we had a little hiccup at the start, you can't really blame Parizan for that. Belgium yeast is a bit of a fickle beast. You always get big carbonated beers from Belgium. It's because of the yeast. When you ask us British brewers to produce such a thing as a Belgium quad, you might get something that's a little bit lively. No drama though. I was quite quick catching it and pouring it into the glass, so I'm not overly concerned. If you have a bottle of this, open it over your sink. Simple. I wouldn't advise opening it over your cream carpet because it's going to make a hell of a mess. But it wasn't much of a spill anyway. When I say hell of a mess, the wrong word there, because, or the wrong words, because it just wasn't that much of a drama. The head dissipated quite quickly. The beer's very drinkable. I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.